Xenophobia is just a buzzword. It's a buzzword that a lot of people just talk about it, but they don't understand actually what it means. Because
I think being smart is more of a routine than a nature. It's more of a nurture thing than nature. If we keep at doing the drudgery of the smart world, which is industrialization, thinking, reading, smarts, even if you're as dumb as what? Even if you're as dull as a spoon, the continuous engagement, I think, will reap big rewards. And that's what these other emerging economies have done. You just have to stick your nose to the grindstone and stop looking across your shoulder all over the place that perhaps let me go get that green card. Life might be easier in the US. I see people running away and I ask them, you've lived all your life in Africa for more than 30 years. Look at it in terms of your relatives, the networks, the achievements, the investments that you've had, and you just throw it away to go to the US and start from scratch? Really? Seriously? No, let's be realistic. And let's stop just buying into these narratives that we've been given by the West. I see it all the time when you're watching the news, that tourism is down. We need to encourage tourism. Oh, unless we have enough security, we will not have tourists. Really? Is tourism the number one exchange earner? Should it be? I still believe what Frantz Fanon said about all these things. These are narratives that have been constructed by the colonialist, and we bought it line, hook, and sinker. And these are the narratives that allow the colonialists to come and check when their franchise is working, tweak it, and go back. Tourism, the preeminence of tourism in African economies. That's a conversation that we need to have. I'm not saying I'm right, but don't say I'm wrong. Have you thought about it? Who told you? Secondly, conservation. I always shudder whenever I watch the news and I see in South Africa, in Kenya, the whole of Africa, that poachers should be shot on sight. Dead! These are African natives. Most of them are poor, and they're hunting these animals for meat, and they're shot dead. And you go into massive conservancies owned by you-know-who, and you see all these animals. And they have their friends who come from wherever and pay a lot of money to hunt them and kill them, and then they eat them. Did you know that a conservationist in some part of Africa who has too many zebras can cull them, or he can exchange his too many zebras with another conservationist in another part of Africa who has too many wildebeests? Have we thought about this? What does it mean? Who is a poacher? Who is a conservationist? Which animals are endangered? Because at the same time, you also watch documentaries. I watched a documentary on Nat Geo. And there are these people who are breeding lions. They're breeding white lions, black lions, right here in Africa. In South Africa, to be precise. They can keep these lions as pets. You can pay them to kill these lions. These are not black people. These are not natives who are paying to kill. So the difference between a native and some other brother is that the other brother can pay to kill the animal, so that makes it legit. And this poor African brother cannot kill a wild pig for meat? Seriously? Black people, let's have serious conversations. Let's concoct our own narratives. Let's have our own narratives that are informed by our own experiences. Let's stop adopting and accepting narratives that have been imposed for us for whatever reason. We don't know the motives.